Prince Harry confirms to significant tensions with the Queen's private secretary. The dad of two has resorted to legal action. Prince Harry has detailed his personal clash with the Queen's private secretary Sir Edward Young, after a committee decision stripped the Duke from receiving state security. The Queen's grandson has argued that the committee's decision on his security was not independent owing to crucial involvement from members of the royal household. In a potentially bitter embroilment, Prince Harry has brought about a claim against the Home Office over his police protection in the UK. The Duke's barrister, Shahid Fatima QC, told the court he didn't know at that stage that the royal household was involved at all. He was told it was an independent decision. She went on to reference significant tensions between Harry and the Queen's private secretary, Sir Edward Young. Upset by the outcome, Prince Harry has argued that he should have been kept in the loop with regards to the decision-making process, including whether it was appropriate for members of the royal household to have been involved. In a bid to overturn the decision, Harry's lawyers will ask Mr. Justice Swift to grant permission for a full judicial review of the Home Office's decision at a hearing on Thursday. He is challenging the February 2020 decision of the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, RAVOC, which falls under the remit of the Home Office over his security, after being told he would no longer be given the same degree of personal protective security when visiting. Despite stepping down from his royal duties in January 2020, the father of two hopes to bring his wife and children to the UK but is currently unable to return to his home because it is deemed too dangerous. Miss Fatima previously told the court that Harry considers the UK's and always will be his home. She added, Prince Harry inherited a security risk at birth, for life. He remains sixth in line to the throne, served 2 tours of combat duty in Afghanistan, and in recent years his family has been subjected to well-documented neo-Nazi and extremist threats. While his role within the institution has changed, his profile as a member of the royal family has not. Nor has the threat to him and his family. The Duke of Sussex is suing Associated Newspapers Limited. Prince Harry has secured a victory in his lawsuit against Associated Newspapers Limited. Parts of an article in the Mail on Sunday over the Duke's legal claim against the Home Office were indeed defamatory, a High Court judge has ruled. In February, the paper ran a story under the headline, "Exclusive, How Prince Harry Tried to Keep His Legal Fight with the Government Over Police Bodyguards a Secret." Then just minutes after the story broke, his PR machine tried to put a positive spin on the dispute. In Friday's ruling, Mr. Justice Nicklin found that parts of the article and the claim were defamatory. He said the article did not suggest that Harry was seeking to keep his legal battle with the government secret, though it was suggested by the headline if read alone. Discussing one of the meanings of the article, Mr. Justice Nicklin said a reader would think Harry was responsible for public statements issued on his behalf, which claimed that he was willing to pay for police protection in the UK, and that his legal challenge was to the government's refusal to permit him to do so, whereas the true position, as revealed in documents filed in the legal proceedings, was that he had only made the offer to pay after the proceedings had commenced. The senior judge also said the article would have been read as alleging Harry was responsible for trying to mislead and confuse the public as to the true position, which was ironic given that he now held a public role in tackling misinformation. Mr. Justice Nicklin added, "It may be possible to spin facts in a way that does not mislead. But the allegation being made in the article was very much that the object was to mislead the public. That supplies the necessary element to make the meanings defamatory at common law." Friday's judgment only relates to the objective meaning of the article, Mr. Justice Nicklin said, adding it as the first stage in the libel claim. This means the case can now go forward to a full trial. In a written statement to last month's preliminary hearing, Harry said it had caused him substantial hurt, embarrassment and distress, which is continuing. The judge added that this was very much the first phase of the libel claim. The next step will be for the defendant to file a defense to the claim, said Judge Nicklin, as quoted by the BBC. It will be a matter for determination later in the proceedings whether the claim succeeds or fails, and if so on what basis. The article in question was about the Prince's legal claim against the British government's Home Office. In his case against the government, Harry seeks a judicial review to force the government to provide official security for him and his family, including his wife Meghan Markle and their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have noted they would pay for the security but want it to be provided via the Home Office. Harry's attorneys stressed that he and his family are unable to return to his home country because he does not feel safe. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.